movie theaters. They're failing. And everyone is talking about it, but it just seems like everyone's just saying the same thing over and over and over again. Streaming is the big bad bully that's killing the theaters. But in my own estimation, I think that there are some other things that are factors in killing the theater industry, movie theater industry, which of course will not die for at least another 20 years. I personally believe that. But I feel like there are so many more reasons why movie theaters are failing, and they're problems that the movie theater can fix by themselves. So if you're a movie theater goer, movie theater owner, movie theater lover, this video is for you. So pull up a chair. Actually, don't pull up a chair because I'm going to be done out of here in like 7 minutes because I don't have time. But let's talk about why movie theaters are failing. At least what I think. Number one, but this one is kind of typical as well. Less value, more money. This is a huge problem. I went to the movie theater yesterday and I spent almost $30 dollars on a movie ticket and 2 bags of gummies. 2 bags of gummies and a movie theater ticket. They robbed me. That's how I felt in the moment. And because I support movie theaters and I support the movies, of course I didn't want to steal from their income. I didn't want to bring my own snacks. But man, you're pushing me to the wall, you guys. You're pushing me to the wall. Like, don't do this to me. And all I'm seeing is movie on the big screen. It's gonna come a day I'm not gonna buy snacks at the theaters anymore. And I know that's where movie theaters are actually making their money from. But you guys, don't kill me now. Like, don't kill my income with your snack prices. What's going on here? Now, what if I bring my entire family, my husband, my children? Like, what do you want me to do? We will stream. We will stream and we'll patiently wait for it to come on streaming. I'm telling you, we'll have many things to watch in between the time. Because you bring your children, you have to buy snacks. A typical family of 5, what? 20 bucks times 5. That's like $100. It could cost you anything from $100 more for only like an hour and a half of entertainment. I think Chuck E. Cheese is cheaper than that. I think. But at Chuck E. Cheese, you have different games. You can spend hours there and not be tired. This one, you only promise 1 hour and a half of entertainment and you have to leave. Like, think about it. I don't know. Just help me, guys. Help me. Number 2, lack of creativity or even excellence in the things that don't immediately make you money. So thank God for ScreenX, for IMAX, for 4DX, for the D-Box. All these experiences are worth the money. I would say that if you're going to go to the theater, don't bother just going because of just to see a movie regularly, unless you're going to watch a Christian film, because usually they don't have those experiences. Get your value by doing the experiences. Like, go to 4DX, go to ScreenX, go and find out what these things are and just buy the ticket extra. Okay, just do it, because I'm telling you, it's worth it than just going there and just seeing the movie early. That's not enough. But there are other parts of your experience that people can be more creative or excellent with. I went to a particular restaurant. I won't say the name, but I went to a particular restaurant when I was in the US a couple of weeks ago. And one thing that I loved about the restaurant was that the food was mid. Yeah, it was okay. But the environment was so fun. It seemed like the employees had so much fun working there. And that was the reputation of the restaurant as well. Like, the employees love working there. Like, they have a great time. They make you have a great time because they love working there as well. Excuse me. Movie theater owners, don't just hire anybody, please. You have to be cognizant of the fact that your cast members or your theater workers, whatever, they are part of the experience. It is not just enough sometimes to just be useful. Sometimes they also have to get, I don't know, like, just imagine you're at a counter and somebody's taking your ticket order, right, for the movie that you want to watch, and they're just like, bro, I watched that, I love the film, blah, 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 blah. You have to get film people that love films into these roles, because they will elevate the experience, because they'll just let me talk less. Your staff matters. If they can be lovers of film as well, especially the films that are in your theater, that's excellent, because guess what? When they encounter these people at the tills, at the ticket stations, at the concession stands, they can increase the hype on the films that they're going to go see. I would say it's mandatory. Every theater worker must see at least like 2 films out of the month. At least 2. Like, let's cover all the bases. The person that's taking the tickets, for example, they should be fun. They should be able to tell you some jokes. I mean, I don't know, just something more lively. This is not instantly a money maker, but it makes your theater experience that much better, because it becomes a show from the minute you walk into the door. Get what I'm trying to say? The other thing that I'm gonna say, and I know it costs money, but please upkeep your theaters. I have a theater in my city that's really, really old. I love the chain of theaters, but man, can you rip up your carpets, please, and change them out? Like, it smells sometimes in there. They don't even clean the theater rooms as well as they should. I don't think they care as much sometimes. Cleanliness is a virtue. Not only a virtue, but it's a money maker. If I can trust that I take my kids to your theater and it will be clean when I come in, I know that disgusting people enter the theater. I know. But if I can trust that you're going to clean it after every showing, and I can take my kids there, trust me, I will take them. Because, for them, it's a cool experience. I wouldn't mind spending the money for the experience for them. Because, I've had my fill. I'm an adult now. But for them, I would love, what I would do for them if I knew my theater wasn't clean enough to take them there? I would spend money to make sure that I have a theater room in my house, or make sure I have a great theater experience in my living room or my backyard. I promise you. I'll spend more money on making sure I have a good theater experience in my own house than on one ticket for each of them for one showing in your theater. Sorry to say it this way, but it's true. And I know that it's hard. I don't know what you guys are going through because I don't own a theater. But if I knew, I probably would say, oh man, you guys are going through a lot. But I'm on the customer side. Please allow me to talk. And let me speak loudly on this next point. The food must be real. Sorry. The food must be real, please. I can always tell the difference when I'm in a theater and the food is not real. The food feels like it's plastic. It might taste okay, but it's not tasting good. Sometimes people will just come to your theater just to buy the food. And let me tell you something. Theaters make more money off of their concessions than off of anything else. And I know the game. You're trying to make the food taste as good to be able to sell it, but cheap enough to be able to make enough margin off of it. I understand. But trust me, if I could trust that the food is coming from an organic place, okay, it's real food. Let's just start off with that before we even go to organic. I don't know what the problem is when it comes to picking the right food, but if I can trust that, I will take my kids to dinner and a movie. Dinner at your theater and then the movie at your theater and have a great experience. If I can trust that your food's going to be at the standard that I would love it to be at. I know you're not a restaurant, but I know that you can do better with this food thing. Even if if you have to skew down your offerings, skew it down. In my city, I have one restaurant that whenever I go to, I only order one menu item. I've never even explored the rest of their options. Never. The first time I went to their to their restaurant, I got it. It was a home run. I didn't feel like I wanted to explore. I love it. So whenever I go there, I just buy that. It's not bad to be like that. You can have more offerings for sure. But if the food can just be good quality, I think people would just be really, really happy. I think it would show in your profits. Just try it. Just humor us. Just try it. Thank you. Another reason why I feel like theaters are failing, it's hard to turn an elephant. When you have a lot of theaters, or when you've been doing things a particular kind of way for a long time, it's hard to change your ways. But I think that we've seen the writing on the wall, and we've kind of seen what people, especially young people, are more into when it comes to their movie-going experiences. And I know that still yet there's the tried and true model of, just come and see a movie on the big screen. That's what we're offering you. At the same time, you kind of need to move with the crowd a little bit. I don't say move with the crowd, but I just say move with the changing tastes, right? I know people are talking a lot about how restaurants losing color. They're all black now. They're not the colorful like red and yellows and purples that they used to be. They're all now just different shades of gray. I understand, I know. But however, if we had maintained that style, if we had maintained the clown, okay, all these different things going into 2026, you know what people would have said? That they never change. That they're boring, that they're predictable, that you see people are never satisfied. You see this? You see that? We're always complaining about something. Present video not included. But there's always something to complain about. I would say, I know that you guys have these experiences which are really, really good. Keep doing that. Those are really good. Like, very, very good. I feel like that's the only value that I really get from not watching a Christian movie just to support it. Then I love those experiences because I can't get that at home. But try to change with the tide a little bit every once in a while. Whether it's the design or some inclusions, or food, like I said. Okay, we're doing organic now. These days, we're doing chia seeds, matcha clockets. Just do something new. It's hard to change your ways. You can keep the main thing, but just do something new. Add go a slightly different direction, in some areas. Just be a little bit risky. Something to lose at least right now. We're clocking you guys down like 20 years. We expect that you guys are gonna be extinct by then. So prove us wrong, do something different, shock us, and revive yourself again. Number 5 is my last reason, but I think that it's important to note we're not making inclusions for different kinds of audiences. Now, I know that, especially in the theater that I have in my own city, they're trying. They have a lot of different movies from different cultures, like Bollywood, for example, that they play, and people are going to see these films. People are also going to go see other films that are just not A-list Hollywood actors, things like orchestras or competitions or even sporting events, right? They have on the big screen. So it's good. I love it. Different kinds of audiences definitely are being taken care of. I would just say maybe go further into that. So for example, I was watching a movie, and for the first time, I was in the theater with people of a particular cultural background, okay? My cultural background. And I think that the experience of watching it with them, hearing them make comments and make jokes about the film during the film, I mean, that's an absolute no-no in an American theater. What do you mean? But in this theater, people are making jokes, like full-on joke. It was so much fun. I think I loved the experience more than I loved the movie. But I didn't even mind it was a rom-com, typical rom-com. You know what happens in the rom-com. So it's not a big deal. But I was just thinking, my gosh, if you had movies like this where people could talk back to the theater, you'd make some money. Now, I give theaters credit. They have things like movies for young families in the mornings where they can come, kids can be running around and they can be watching the movie as they run around and stuff like that. I give them a lot of credit. But why are you still struggling? That's my problem. So my thing is, maybe do more of that. Not trying to push us or anything like that. I mean, you know what? I'll even push us because you guys need the help. Not all the movies are raining now. We're doing serious stuff here. Our people are funny. If things are happening in these theaters, like jokes being told at the screen, that other people from maybe different cultures would actually enjoy, they might show up at the movie because of these things, not necessarily because of the movie. Hello? Am I the one thinking in this day and age? It's a risk. It might take a few tries, but try it. What do you have to lose? Have events. Let me tell you something. I'm giving you guys all my secrets. Oh gosh, I'm just telling you. Nollywood is the second biggest movie industry in the world. Why do I not see their movies in our theaters? What's the problem? What's going on? What's happening? What actually is the problem? And when you make it an event, now what you now do is now partner. Oh, I'm giving you all my secrets, but let me just tell you something. Partner with a Nigerian kitchen in every city. Just have maybe National Jollof Day, for example. Give them meat pies, all the things that you sell in your you sell in your concessions. Do something. Do for Black History Month. What am I saying? I'm giving you ideas now. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to see something change 2027. Partner with Nigerian kitchens, Nigerian restaurants during Black History Month, for example. I'm even saying just for example, but you might want to do it in the summer months because we don't like going outside in the winter. But that might even get us outside. Partner with them. Show that you're supporting them, that you love them. Let them sell their meat pies. Light things that you would have sold in your theater had they been like American things. You know what I mean? So things like plantain chips as opposed to nachos. If sell your nachos, go ahead and do that. But you can also sell plantain chips on that day. Different things. Let them sit in this theater and enjoy their films. Especially these big, huge films that are already soaring in Nigeria, for example, or in these other countries. They're soaring in these countries. You won't bring them here. I don't understand. And like I said, use the food to draw them in. I promise you, especially when it comes to Nigerians and events. Oh, forget it. Oh, you know what I feel like I should do? I should write these ideas down, put it in an envelope, mail it back to myself, just so that when you guys steal my ideas, I can claim royalties. I can claim money because this is gold. I will expect my check in the mail. Expeditiously. Expeditiously. And I'm just saying this about Nigerian. What about all the other cultures? You know that you're putting Bollywood movies in the theaters. Thank you so much. Some theaters are doing that. Thank you so much for doing that. But are you making the money you should be making off of those? Are you really making the money? Are you really? Come on, be honest with yourself. Are you really making the money they could be making on those films? Are these theaters really sold out? There are many ideas I have. I can't just say everything online. I can't, because you have to now call me to be a consultant now and pay me. I have many ideas. I love you guys. I honestly believe that when it comes to the movie making industry, we cannot survive without some kind of theater system. It might look different in the future, but streaming will take us nowhere. Because either we're going to stay with streaming and then go back to the TV model where we're going to have ads every 5 seconds, or we have to figure out a way to keep these theaters alive. So as far as I'm concerned, I love you guys. I have a lot of love for you guys. I want you guys to stay alive. You guys need to stay alive. You need to. You need to. I don't know how you're going to morph and change in the future, but figure out a way to stay alive. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. We need you guys to stay alive, okay? So on behalf of me and my family, my media loving family, okay? Me and my generation, stay alive. We're rooting for you, okay? Now that's all for me today with my rant. This was a real rant. This really touched my heart. That's all from me for today, and I will see you next time in a new video. Bye.